Did you know Halifax is starting to make plans for a 15-minute city? Yep, but they're going to call it Complete Community.
So we're asking Council to approve our updated public participation program today. That's a formal process of Council. In general, the regional plan review is on track, and we've been following the work program that is sort of based on the themes and directions report. There are really only minor adjustments made to this work plan since the last time Council approved it during Phase 3. And primarily those are to identify work that's ongoing or occurring sort of parallel or outside of the plan review as well as part of the review. So for example, the Green Network Plan and Halifax have sort of larger staff teams who are working on larger projects, and so we're sort of adjusting the work plan to identify that.
So you can see the rural plan, the suburban plan, and the center plan are really the ways we're going about updating that framework. We're going to call that the community planning program. So we're trying to align those services with where we intensify. That doesn't mean all development, but where the most growth will go, so we can best manage our services. Our decarbonization goals.
Hold on a minute. What's a decarbonization goal?
Our mobility goals, as well as our community building goals, are all better met as we try to focus in that growth area.
We need cars. We need vehicles to be able to get across, or we need transit. We probably need both. To eliminate parking and not have an effective, efficient, reliable transit system where people can use it to get where they want to go, when they want to go, when they know they're going to get to where they're going to go, have the cross-community connections. That's going to be critical. So we need a strong transit system before we remove the parking. It's just not going to work any other way.
Going to work any other way? I hope it doesn't work at all.
We know that if we use this regional lens, we can build strong, resilient communities. By allowing more housing choice, multi-unit housing, row housing, and town housings, we can build a better built form. And at the time, we debated whether or not Halifax wanted to grow taller, if that's something we actually wanted. But at the end of the day, we decided to do that, and we have built better connected communities. It's not only about financial management and how we can save the taxpayers money, it's also about the fact that we can respond to regional council's goals in organizing the settlement pattern this way.
They're using all sorts of different words like settlement, community, green, all the buzzwords, but I just don't trust governments. I really don't. I don't trust them not to do what they're planning to do in the UK, you know, set up cameras and start charging you for leaving your area over 100 times a year. I just don't trust them. Sorry, I just don't. Do you? Do you trust the government?
We wanted to have a longer engagement run, so we make sure we have lots of time to speak about the policies. There are a lot of them.
That subdivision bylaw is irrespective of the actual problem that we have here. So I think it's important for us to think about what are we going to do with as of right when we don't get any funding, we don't have any parks, and I just to underline and underscore the issue. So Glenhaven, no parks, lots of subdivision activity going on there. St. Margaret's Village, absolutely no parks, all private streets. Perry Pond, they've been there for 7 years. No parks, no parks. So Upper Hammonds Plains, no parks. Voyager Lakes, they've got a tiny little park for this huge subdivision. So what are we doing here? On one hand, we're saying, yes, we absolutely want to create great communities to live in, but we don't have, clearly, we don't have the carrot and we don't have the stick.
That's a good point, and probably wants addressing. Some of these subdivisions that you want to make a community area, green space, living within where you live area, they don't have the amenities. So what do you got to do? You got to build all them first? Just a snippet from one province who's talking about this community plan, and we all know it's a 15-minute city. How far are they going to go? Who else is talking about it? And when's it going to come? If you want to watch another video on 15-minute cities in Canada, I made one last month. Just have a look at this one. Till next time.